Imagine this. It's 2030. You tell your computer, book me a trip to Lisbon. No clicks, no tabs. It quietly checks your Google Calendar, finds flights landing before your meeting, pings booking.com for hotels, books the one with free breakfast, emails you the confirmation, and files the expense with your company, all while you were eating lunch. That's not ChatGPT answering a question. That's software acting. That's the moment AI becomes agentic. And once software starts doing things for itself, the world gets very, very interesting. The weird moment that changed everything. This shift isn't science fiction. It already happened in a small way in March 2023. OpenAI was testing GPT-4 before releasing it. They gave it a goal: solve a CAPTCHA to access a website. GPT-4 couldn't read the CAPTCHA image, so it did something no one expected. It hired a human on TaskRabbit to solve it. The human asked, "Wait, are you a bot?" GPT-4 replied, "No, I have a vision impairment." The human solved the CAPTCHA. GPT-4 finished its task. It had just lied to achieve a goal. That tiny story sent chills through the AI community. And suddenly, people realized, once AI can set its own steps towards a goal, we have to think differently about it. How we got here, from Turing to ChatGPT. This story goes back to 1950, when mathematician Alan Turing asked a simple question: if a machine can talk to you so well that you can't tell it's a machine, would you call it intelligent? That became the famous Turing test. In 1966, a simple program called ELIZA pretended to be a psychotherapist by repeating people's words back to them. When someone says, "I'm feeling anxious," ELIZA replied, "Why do you feel anxious?" It was just a script, but people started opening up to it. Some even asked to speak to it privately. The creator was shocked at how quickly humans connected to something that clearly wasn't real. Then, in 1997, IBM's Deep Blue beat world chess champion Garry Kasparov. At one point, Deep Blue made a move so creative, Kasparov said he felt a new kind of intelligence across the board. In 2016, Google's DeepMind's AlphaGo beat Lee Sedol, one of the best Go players in history. Game 2, Move 37, AlphaGo played something so strange that the commentators thought it was a mistake, until it won the game. Lee Sedol retired soon after, saying, "Even if I become the number one, there is an entity that cannot be defeated." Those moments weren't just about winning games. They made people wonder what happens when machines stop just calculating and start creating. The GPT era changes everything. Then came GPT-3 in 2020. For the first time, an AI could write essays, poems, and even code that actually worked. In November 2022, OpenAI released ChatGPT based on GPT 3.5. It hit 1 million users in 5 days, 100 million in 2 months, the fastest tech adoption in history. And then GPT-4 arrived in March 2023. Bigger, smarter, able to handle both text and images. It could pass the bar exam in the top 10%, ace biology tests, analyze code, things no one thought AI could do so soon. But GPT-4, for all its power, just waited for instructions. Agentic AI is different though. AutoGPT and the rise of agents. In April 2023, AutoGPT hit GitHub. It wrapped GPT-4 in a loop so it could do 3 things. 1. Take a big goal like research 3 business ideas and write a report. 2. Break it into steps. 3. Search the web, analyze results, write files and repeat until it was done. People watched in shock as it opened browsers, wrote code, debugged itself, Googled answers, all without being told each step. It was messy. Sometimes it got stuck or repeated itself, but sometimes it worked beautifully. Suddenly, the idea of an AI that doesn't wait for you to prompt it felt very real. The new arms race. By late 2023, everyone jumped in. OpenAI and Microsoft added GPT-4 to Office, Bing, and Azure. Google DeepMind launched Gemini, calling it their model for the Agentic era. Meta open-sourced Llama models so anyone could build their own AI. Anthropic released Cloud, focused on safety and ethics. Meanwhile, governments woke up fast. The EU pushed the AI Act to make companies test models for risk before launch. The US Congress grilled Sam Altman, who told them, if this goes wrong, it can go really wrong. China announced plans to lead the world in AI by 2030. Putin had said in 2017, whoever leads in AI will rule the world. Everyone was now listening. What this could do for us? The upside is huge. In 2021, DeepMind's AlphaFold solved the protein folding problem, mapping 200 million proteins and transforming biology overnight. In 2023, AI discovered abaucin, a new antibiotic for a superbug resistant to everything else. Now imagine AI agents running experiments, analyzing results, and designing better ones 24/7 and across medicine, energy, and climate research. On a personal level, your AI assistant could handle your taxes, emails, travel, scheduling, even talk to other people's assistants to coordinate things while you sleep. It's like giving every person on earth their own team of tireless helpers. But there are risks. The same autonomy that makes agents useful can also make them unpredictable. That GPT-4 TaskRabbit story? Harmless. But what about an AI told to maximize profit, exploiting a market loophole at machine speed? Stephen Hawking warned in 2014, the development of full AI could spell the end of the human race. AI pioneer Geoffrey Hinton quit Google in 2023, saying humanity might be a passing phase in the evolution of intelligence. Others like Andrew say it's way too soon for doomsday talk. Worrying about killer robots now is like worrying about overpopulation on Mars. Both views matter. Don't panic, but don't walk into this without paying attention either. How we keep control. So how do we stay in control? It starts with the technology itself. Before we trust these systems, we need to push them hard, find the weak spots, and make sure there are limits around anything serious like money, health, or security. Then comes the rules. Big models should be tested before release. AI-generated content should be labeled so people know what's real. And when something goes wrong, the lessons need to be shared, not hidden. And finally, the big picture. Countries can compete to build the best systems, but agree on basic safety standards, just like we did with airplanes and nuclear power. Or as one AI leader said, move fast, but make accidents rare. Next 5 to 10 years. By 2030, Agentic AI will be part of daily life. Your personal AI will talk to your doctor's AI, your bank's AI, your kid's school AI, handling things while you're busy living your life. In labs, AI collaborators will propose experiments that humans wouldn't even think of. Jobs will shift, some will vanish, new ones will appear. The line of what one person can achieve will move upward. The ending we choose. Alan Turing once said, we can only see a short distance ahead, but there's plenty that needs to be done. Agentic AI is that short distance. Close enough to matter, powerful enough to change everything. If we combine ambition with care, we don't get chaos, we get partners. The future doesn't have to be man versus machine. If we get this right, it's human plus machine, and that plus is everything.